bad, family. I was running late today. I know it was President's Day. I thought I was going to get the day off, too. Avis Hopkins, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney, good morning. Good morning to you. I'm sorry about that, family. That's my fault being late. Carson in the building. Thanks for tapping in. My bad. I'm sorry for being late. Meat Freaks Barbecue. That's the good brother from Maurice from Palaca, Florida. Wanda Smith, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Vicente, Dave in the building. Diane Thornton, thanks for tapping in. Merck76, thanks for tapping in. Terry Nixon, thanks for tapping in, family. That's my bad. I didn't mean to be this late, and I usually wouldn't have been this late. You know I'm better on time than I'm showing today. Well, let me get the... Loomy, what it do, good brother? Thanks for tapping in. But you know what, family? I got some... Hold on, did I put it up here? Did I add it to the screen? Hold on, let me do it like this because I had to come out. Let me put this together. I got Tony Terry in the building. Thanks for tapping in. Let me get right here. Thanks for tapping in. KZ114, thank you. The beautiful Rose Morrow, thanks for tapping in. Tony Terry from the Miami-Dade 305. Debbie Clark, good morning to you. Shooting the T, good morning to you. Bonnie Vanner coming from the Big Easy. Let y'all know. And y'all see the press releases out far as Hasselbeck. They want y'all to be at City Council down there today at 5. 5 o'clock, they want y'all to be there. 5. Bonnie Vanner, good morning, good morning, good morning. Mr. Thomas in the building, good morning, good morning. I see Casey done tapped in. Thanks, everybody, for tapping in. Let me get my share game together. While I'm sharing, I got something I want to share with y'all. I want see how y'all take on this. Debbie Clark, good morning. Good morning. I want to see how they feel about us in the Democratic Party. Good morning. Fair use.
I mean, Eric Adams is still a Democrat-ish, right?
He does put.
You think he's masculine?
No, he's buff
Yeah,
for 63 years old. I was going to say Obama. When they said right away who's the most. Now, he's slim, but he's athletic. He plays ball.
But is he right that Republican... Well, first of all, let me just show you the numbers, because actually the numbers maybe do suggest this. For young men under the age of 29, the swing from 2020 to 2024 in Trump's favor is pretty significant. 49 to 48, Trump to Harris. It's almost tied with young men. Trump did very well with young people relative to what he normally does. There's something going on here.
No, and I mean, this was why, Joe Rogan was so influential in this campaign. Joe Rogan has an audience mostly of young men. There was this whole big drama about whether Kamala Harris was going to give an interview to him, wound up not doing it. I think is probably a mistake, although it probably didn't affect the outcome of the election. But, I mean, I think, what that guy said was pretty dumb, but it is not, it is true that Democrats have a problem, especially with young men. I mean, that is a real fact.
So to me, that in a way it validates what Clay Travis is talking about, because if you're trying to get young men, you're not going to get them on all policy points and all. No, Joe Rogan knows karate, and sometimes he talk about drugs. That's good enough for me. Pete Hegseth was in Germany this week doing squats with like 220 on the bar outside for no reason. That's what the Democrat. I'm being silly, but
and you know
I'm
what?
serious.
One of the other points that Clay Travis made, and I think this is true. We saw this in real time when Trump had the assassination attempt in Butler. That image of him raising his fist and saying "fight, fight, fight" was like a shot of testosterone in the arms of a lot of men. Mark Zuckerberg was like, "Oh my God." He's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And now look at where we are politically with some of these very people really turning politically toward Trump.
Those numbers that you just read, it's been happening for 10 years. This has been happening slowly but surely over time. I think that pollster in that clip earlier had said 2 out of 6 moderate men voted for Trump. Sorry, it was the majority of moderate men voted for Trump. Even over 20% of liberal men voted for Trump. There has been what is seen as I don't want to say a war on masculinity, but there has been this trend in the Democratic Party, or it's at least felt that the left is becoming more and more hostile to the things that are typically men. And you've seen John Fetterman talk about this idea of like patronizing, calling them bros, or that ad that looked like a spoof at the end of the race of like real men do this. It's like, have you ever talked to a dude in your life? So in James Carville saying, we need to have less like yappy voices and more men talking. And there are many men in the Democratic Party.
Democratic messaging is too feminine. But Carrie, what do you think is the masculinity that they are attracted to in Trump?
I'm laughing because no disrespect to you lovely men on this panel.
We do have
but you men are something. You men are something. And I can see the appeal of Donald Trump being a very strong masculine man, and I can see him winning over men, because I do agree the Democratic Party, for all intent and purpose, felt like a place for the others, and they tried to take on every issue that the Republicans didn't want. If you want to talk about trans, come here. If you want to talk about LGBTQIA, come here. If you want to talk about men and women, in sports, come here. There were all of these things that I felt men wanted to say felt emasculating. It felt like, I'm not with that. I don't believe in that. And I'm going to go over here because they're saying what I'm thinking.
And the abortion issue played a role in that. I mean, I think they did a political calculation.
And I think no one cared about abortion.
The big thing.
I think no one cared about it. I think everyone thought that was the issue. And when it was all said and done at the end of the day, I'm not saying I don't care about abortion. But what I'm saying is when Kamala made that one of her huge talking points, when Michelle campaigned for her, that was a huge talking point. And then in my mind, I'm all like, well, what happened to these people? I knew that people would be upset about that. And it felt as if it didn't matter, although it does. It felt as if it didn't matter because the conversation about manly men, as we just saw that young man say on the panel, what is his name again?
Clay Travis.
Yeah, I knew that.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my
Good morning, people. No games. Kenneth, Diane, Thornton, Lorna, good morning to you. LeVar, good morning, in case I missed Johnny G. Oh, no, I was just looking at it, what it was saying. There was no masculine men in the Democratic Party. So I thought that was interesting that I looked at that. I was watching it last night. So I was wondering, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing how they got Jasmine Crockett, the representative, top of the morning to you, little mama, how she out here fighting. And I was wondering, like, she got more spunk than the men. So I was wondering, like, some of the battles that we've been fighting for. Good morning, Asaya Quill, a.k.a. Mama Quill. Them Dems ain't. That's what I'm like, because I was watching over the weekend. Like I said, I was able to catch up on some stuff as I've been sick as I've been fighting this. Whatever this out here, family, I'm going to tell you, mask up. They not lying. Mask up, because whatever this is, it hit my household like never before. But I'm here. All the meds I took, and I'm here, so. Oh, I used that from CNN. I was watching it. I was just watching it. Detroit boy, good morning. Carolyn Hendricks, good morning to you. I was just watching it. It was a lot of things I was watching because I was trying to watch when it was like the Democrats picking their leadership. Hey, Lumi, it was, listen, brother, I was, man, listen, I've been up watching, and I was trying to catch up on a lot of things. So when I was just looking at it, I was like, damn, that was kind of weird. You know, I was watching with Jon Stewart and Hakeem Jeffries, and they was talking about the Democrat got a problem, like, with their messaging. I don't know really, like, what their messaging is right now. Eleanor Wicker, good morning to you. Right, but this is what the national media is putting out there. Shawty Shire, what it do? That's what I'm saying. But see, they keep forgetting that part. 78% of black men voted for Kamala. I know, but that's why I was sitting up here like, why is that? Why the Democratic Party? I mean, they even saying there ain't no masculine men in the Democratic Party. Like I wouldn't understand in that. Mr. Thomas Wright. Like I even went, and like I said, I even pulled up the DEI, but I got somebody who gonna explain the DEI. I mean, a lot of people might don't like it, but I'm gonna have this brother explain the DEI in his own words. Yeah, you know, I was just putting it in because I just wanted to see. Like I said, I was watching Tim Black, his podcast. I was watching, like I said, I was watching what is it? Miss Gladys. Good morning to you. I was watching what is it called? Breaking Points. I was watching the Minority Report, and I'm just looking at it. I was trying to get different perspectives, like what's going on with the Democratic Party. And as I'm watching it, I'm even more confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like they really, like I feel like that I was getting blamed for Miss Karaja, good morning, Miss D, good morning, about Kamala Harris. I'm like, we skating over everything but the truth on what it really was. So you know, I'm watching. I'm watching certain people using DEI, like we fighting for that. And I was trying to figure out, Lanita Murray, good morning. Good brother Marcus Fielder, good morning. Oh yeah, because I was watching Roland Martin when he was out here. I was watching, little mama. I was watching Roland Martin because I'm trying to figure out what's all the fuss that's going on. Flint said finally getting 2 city rotten trees removed out here. That's what's up, Miss Gladys. That's what's up. Otis Johnson, we have to be carried that the masculinity they are talking about with Trump is not the violence he talks about. Are we men attracted to tough guy syndrome? That's what I was Otis, I've been trying to figure it out. Man, I've been watching. Like I said, I was trying to get caught up to everything that was going on. And Miss D, that's exactly where I'm at. We fighting for the wrong. No, but Mr. Thomas, I was putting it up. Yeah, it was, but I put it up because I was like, look how the Democrat, look how, you know what I'm saying, they playing. Like this whole thing is like, we can see where we being played at. That's why I'll be looking at the mainstream media. Reason I put that up there, good morning, Will. I put that up there just to be showing, look how they play with us. But these are the games that we go along with. These are the games we going along with. Denise, good morning to you. Good morning, beautiful family. Oh, she'll be back in tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, she'll be back in tomorrow. That's why I'm glad she came out and said something because, you know, I don't be really want to go into, I'd rather let people put what's going on. She had texted me and already had told me she wasn't coming. Her injury, she had a procedure did. So I would rather put her out there. Y'all, I was like this with y'all. I was on my phone waiting to see what's going on. Did she quit? And I'm like, this girl just texted me and I already had been talking to her. I was like, y'all, I'm getting caught up when I'm seeing certain things. I'm like, I just talked to her. And I talked to her the other day on the phone. You know me, I'd rather let people put their own information, what's going on, even when they tell me. I kind of let them do it. Marcy A. Tarver, thanks for tapping in. Asaya Obama Quill. I wanted to put the clip up when they was picking their people, but I was like, Cameron Hardy, good morning to you. Yeah, when she told me about, she had fired her retinue, well, you seen she put it on Facebook and said what it was, but that's why I didn't really want to, I tend to rather let people put their own, whatever going on in their family or whatever, even with their personal, I'd rather them tell it than, But no, other than that, I like I said, she had texted me and I had I talked to her on the phone a couple of days. But I gave y'all my best last week, and I feel like I was getting, I feel it wasn't enough. I was on here working for y'all, gave y'all everything you can have. I didn't cheat y'all one day. I didn't take no cheat code that'll have me up here talking for damn near 9 hours. I ain't do none of that. I got straight up. No cheat code. I came right on here and pulled it on in. But anyway, like I said, I was looking. That's what I'm saying with the Democratic Party. We fighting, and Ms. D, back to what you saying. We fighting for everything but the right thing. That's why I be so frustrated when I see people sitting up here hollering about DEI. Like, really? Thank you, Miss Gladys. You don't even want to appreciate me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm saying, like, I'm sitting up here, and y'all know I'm gonna get to the Flint stuff that went on. Thank you, Avis. Thank you, Michelle Smith, aka Ann, in the building. We gonna talk about. But I was just looking at that, like how the media. I believe you. I believe you, Lorna. Mickey, Trump has stuff on both parties called blackmail. Who is going to go against him when he get her some when her got something on you? Man, I done seen it around here. People that try to hold stuff against you. Will McCobb, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in. Love Mama with the $10 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, listen, I had to do it. I had to do it. She done held it down plenty of times. You know, that's what you do. You know, you got to come on and hold it down. You know, I heard a little rumblings in the background that it was over. I ain't going to say who said it, but they fake to me. That's why we have this wicked government. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Miss D. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Miss Sherry Allen and tapped in. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she getting better. She told me she coming back with nothing but receipts for a lot of people. But I'm just saying, man, when you see like how the Democratic Party and this how they really feel, like this the type of garbage that CNN will go ahead and put out, but Kerry Champion and you seeing the black women that's participating in this. You know what I'm saying? But we fighting for everything but really what we need. Like I'm not mad that they stopped fires that the DUI. Like it's crazy. Like it's other things. We got the water in Flint. That's really should be number one agenda. Like I told you, I done lost 2 family members from cancer since the water crisis. Not 1, 2. And how many other people that then probably died from that and we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they only count things in 2014 when they announced that the water was bad. But this is where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? We worrying about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? People still like, you know what, Shawty Shard? Even with that, I you know what I'm saying? A one day, but I'm saying like with Roland Martin, with me and brother Elliot was talking about 24 hours boycott. But did that $15 million come to the poor community? No, I said DEI, Anna. I said DEI. Now that joke then got old. But good morning to you. Yeah, but I'm just saying. No, they need to stop DEI. That's what I'm good. I'm not tripping on it. Who did it benefit? If you can show me how much that DEI helped the black community, that's what I'm saying. We fighting for stuff that's not even helping the black community. Listen, everybody gonna have to get in line like we got in line. Shit, we done been hung, couldn't drink, couldn't even go to the same bathrooms. Look, buses. When you would have to pay, they did a bus boycott, the Montgomery bus boycott, because what? You had to give your seat up even with you paying. I'm not tripping. Listen, let me tell you something. All that stuff to me, why we where we at is because what the Democrats did. Quit acting like that we set up here. Democrats that was in power, y'all, they ought to be thankful. Y'all got Trump back up in here. Dog sick on this water hose. Do you want me to go pull them clippings up? Facts, Miss Gladys. That money ain't helped us. That money we hollering right now over $1 billion. Then that $1 billion and came in the Flint, but we hollering about the 94 that got blue. Over $800 million and came in, man. So many people, just oil. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. But you think I'm finna sit up here and be crying about and that's just like with, listen, if we gonna be honest, Justin Ellis, good morning. We got to go ahead and be honest. These Democrats got us fighting for everything but what's happening to us. I've been watching Roland Martin Holland doing all this and that. How can I take him seriously if you getting money from the Democratic Party? That's like Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton not going to boycott and not getting no money. And AT, you right on that. But see, this the problem that we have with. That's what I'm saying. That's why to me it should be like the attention should be right back on Flint in the water, but it'll never be back on Rodney Thomas. What it do, good brother? She got shut down. Weaver did get shut down on that, but it was so much player hating amongst the people here that really helped shut that whole thing down. You don't know who was on the take here. You go look at Jordan Sheraton book. So many people was mad. That's what I'm saying, Lumi. That's what I'm saying. It didn't help now. Did not help black people. Research proves it. The DEI outrage is a distraction from the real issues that are happening with our community. That's what I'm saying. We got people over here hollering about DEI and don't even know who to really help. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got it. I bet you Al Sharpton getting paid to go do that boycott. I bet you Roland Martin getting paid to go do that boycott. They ain't gave up that money for nothing. They ain't gave up that money for nothing. I'm telling you what's going down. We up here getting poisoned. You seeing family members dying, and y'all, and that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be crying about DEI. No, I'm crying about losing family members. Tasha Lynn, good morning. See what I'm saying? And she got a raw deal. You know, much as I don't really get along with nobody over there, let me just be honest with you. Nicholas J. Gaddis, good morning. Saw Karen Weaver at Maya and had a good conversation with her on this water. Only a fool wouldn't be telling the truth on this water. Only a fool would want to Terry, good morning to you. Facts, Justin. But we got black people out here running like chickens with their head cut off, hollering about DEI, but yet we got people steady dying down here. B. Marie, facts. You know what I'm saying? I still watch Roland Martin, but I try to watch all of them, to be honest with you. I try to watch everybody stuff now. I don't just want to get it from, you know what I'm saying, from the same old. I want to get it from everybody. I like to get both sides of it. And Roland Martin's here. There's a lot of Roland Martin's here. Ninjas on the take. That's the problem. We can't see. We can see everybody out of here. We can see everybody out here, but I'm finna pull it up for you if I can say the word right, Nicholas J. Gaddis. Don't let me. I don't want to. I know it's diversity, equity, but I'm gonna pull it, hold it up for you, so you can get an understanding of it. But it did not help. No, look how many people that got put up in it. Do you know up on the minority? I think what we going through is what they did, even with everything with civil rights. They lumped so many people into that. You had women, and far as minorities, women lumped up into minorities. You had the LGBTQ community lumped up into minorities. I mean, white women, let me say that, not just all women. You had all these people lumped up into that. So now when you getting stuff towed down, oh yeah, it's looking like it's just going. No, this is the stuff that y'all lumped all together. And but we've been catching hell. Okay, that's why I was gonna miss the I part. Here you go, Nicholas J. Gaddis, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I was gonna go pull it up. I got that up here too. But y'all want to sit up here and holler about something that's not. It's not finna. Is it really finna? Like, is DEI finna help our community? Parker, what it do, good brother? Facts, we at the bottom. Yeah, and don't know we at the bottom, at the bottom of the list. We at the bottom of the list, brother, and they acting like everybody else. Like, no, y'all getting y'all just like I was saying. Roland Martin hollering about said with no Asian, no hate crime bill. Go read that COVID-19 what they put it in. Maybe they couldn't get it verbatim saying the Asian hate crime bill, but go read that COVID-19 bill and see what's all up in there. We have. That's what I'm saying. It's just so, but Miss D, they don't understand that. They don't. It said we let them turn DEI into a black thing when it was really not about that. We have to stop falling for tricks by both parties, but we don't. We get up here. Okay, what Michelle say, my most is the Flint Water. Everyone is getting a cancer diagnosed. The governor race is the opportunity to bring. That's what I'm saying. But how many gonna really go up there and bring up the water, Michelle? That's what I'm saying. But we got people here hollering about DEI. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the fight some of these blacks want to take. That's the fight that we finna go with the Democratic Party. We finna go fight. We finna go. This the hill we finna go fight on. But nothing. Oh, the video keep freezing. I don't know why it's doing that. Is it freezing for everybody else? Let me check on here myself. Not on my end, it ain't freezing. And I'm looking at my phone right here. And then we look, I don't know why I keep freezing. Maybe it's the weather, but we on here. I agree with you. I agree with you. Lorna said that's the residents' fault because they won't change but not getting up to make the change. So they don't want real change. And I believe they don't neither. Okay, I don't, it's probably for a second. Okay, cool. All right, I don't know what made it do that. But yeah, that's what I'm when you go look at it, it's like, but they got us fighting for all the wrong stuff. For what reason? Hold on, let me get this together. Like we fighting for. Oh, Mark, she had a retina. She had a procedure did for her retina, so she'll be back tomorrow. She had took off last week, so she'll be back tomorrow. No, but these are things. But see, T, they don't want to have these conversations when these people know. Why not have the conversations with y'all finna run for governor? So when you have these forums, they need to ask the people, tell the truth. Let residents from Flint come there and tell them what's going on. For who all the candidates that's running for Miss Spring Heron, good morning. Flint needs to focus on getting safe and clean water. Hold them. But listen. But we'll be beefing with each other. They can't get that together to me. I'll be thinking all of them on the take on some of it. When I be saying how people be fighting amongst each other, like I'm finna get to the council in a minute, cause like some of this stuff, and I gotta give, Winters her shout out and gotta give Maurice Davis the gift to keep giving, the ex-councilman. But then nobody wanna hear it. Y'all, 810 messy. Maurice Davis don't know what he talking about. But I'm just saying, but understand, they're not respecting us on a national level because we couldn't have a Democratic mayor that would be doing this, a Democratic state rep, and not being held accountable. I'm telling you, I'm so upset with it, Sherry Allen, the beautiful Sherry Allen. Mickey, it's called DEI now, but when it was affirmative action, I didn't benefit from it as being one of the people who qualified to bring more diversity into the Flint school system in 1997. No, but that's the games they've been playing. Deborah O'Neill, good morning. I see Snowden tapped in. Good morning. I'm just saying that's the games that they be playing. But see, but we play. But see, reason we get dead like that because there's people that look like me and you that'll go along with that game. That'll have you over here fighting for stuff we don't even know what we fighting for. Oh, genius, your life. Thank you. I'm just saying, like, we up here fighting. I've been sitting back trying to watch all this stuff. That's just like when I was looking at the young lady down in Detroit about about getting an Uber driver fired. Man, we are so sensitive. Did y'all see? And this no shot to her. Intelligent, a beautiful young lady. But when do we finna start going along with like a lot of stuff that we going along with? Obesity, like that is a good thing. That's not a good thing. What up, Jeff Johnson? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on this thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she had to go do a show. I mean, when she did the Breakfast Club, they had to bring a couch in for her to sit on. Like this, some of this stuff that we going through is crazy. Lawrence Burton, good morning to you. But this the hill that we finna take these fights on, cause a man to lose his job. Like, I'm just saying, like certain stuff. I mean, like we got to get like in America, we got a lot of business. To me, that was a distraction. That was made out of nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man. I'm so frustrated with it. I'm so frustrated with everything. Top of the morning, Georgia boy. For you can't demand anything when we don't show we want to look at Flint voting numbers. Right, that's what I'm suggesting. I'm with you with that. That's why I'm looking at it like I see why the water not gonna get fixed. It's supposed to be a national cry about all the people that like cancer, how this floating around here. But you know what? It'd be 30, 40 years from now, people will go back, oh, well, they poison the whole city. But let me do a crime. I'm going to jail for it. But yet, I understand why the governor going around saying the water was good. Like on some of these shows, man, I've been watching, and I love them. Some of these national shows, when they was bringing Flint, man, they've been showing, if you go watch Tim Black, his intro, a lot of these people using Flint in their intro, showing where Obama drunk that water. So, of course, if you got the president drinking the water, saying the water was good, you don't think the other people, Taz Montana 313, T from the D, I see you in the building. When he drunk the water, drunk that water, man, the games that was played, ain't nobody say nothing. So you can't have Gretchen Whitmer, the Governor Gretchen going up there going around doing national shows saying the water is good. Carmen Lewis, we had never had them real conversations with each other. We had never had them conversations. We would never have them real conversations because don't nobody really want to have them type of conversations. Everybody want to just sit up like that. Everything is everything, and it ain't. Each other and act like everything is everything. I'm telling you, I can't stand it. They don't never want to have no real tough conversations, man. Chris Caleb, good morning. Facts. Yeah, you're right, Lauren. They redirecting your mind and your thought from the real issue, and people falling for it all day long. All day long. Yeah, brother Rodney, systematic racism. And they won't, but people act like this is not what's going on. You just seen what happened with the Mott School Board, the college, I mean. Asked the rep to bring water in a clear jar with lid and asked the council to drink. I've been telling them to bring the water down there to have these people drink it. Now this gonna be my last time messing with this DEI. I'm telling you, it's time. I gotta, some days I have to, when you have to pay the bills. But I said I was gonna bring fair use. This is what I thought was summing up DUI.
Did not benefit black people in mass. It benefited a couple of token blacks. And I'm sorry, y'all gonna lose your little token benefits. But DEI did not benefit the masses of African people. Barack Obama is the first president to use the words diversity, equity, and inclusion in his DEI initiative that he signed in August of 2011, mandating that the federal government take steps to diversify, include, and guarantee equity for minorities. But it was all about the rainbow. That law was about immigrants and rainbow gangers. It was not about black people. Yes, you have a few black people who are going to lose some DEI benefits. But we are 42 million. And when we add our African immigrant brothers and sisters in, we're about 45, 48. I'm going to round it up because they always suppress our numbers. I'm going to round it up to 50 million Africans in America. Somebody help me understand how Barack Obama's DEI has benefited black people in these past 16 years. Help me understand. Affirmative action is not the same as DEI. Affirmative action was destroyed by George Bush in the opening years of the 21st century. He destroyed it. The Supreme Court destroyed it. Affirmative action has not been a governmental priority since Lyndon Baines Johnson. Affirmative action has been dead. Affirmative action been dead. That's why Barack Obama called it diversity, equity, and inclusion. Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? I'll tell you why Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action. Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action because he didn't want it associated with black people. He didn't want it associated with black people. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it again for the kunocracy in the back. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it one more time. You're fighting for something that wasn't created to help you. They are distracting you from your main fights. We should be fighting against mass incarceration. We should be fighting against miseducation. We should be fighting against police genocide. We should be fighting against economic apartheid. We should be fighting against homelessness and gentrification. Not Nelly for performing, not Snoop Dogg, not Black History, and not DEI.
I'm back, family. I'm back. Well, you can't say I didn't go get a doctor to break it down. You know, I was going to get, like, listen, I had different people I thought about it, so I said, let me go get the good doctor. I went and got Umar Johnson, and you know, I'm just telling you, I went and got Dr. Umar. Riri, I wish they would show up. You know how many times, man, Winters came on, she was begging residents to show up? Do you understand how many times she done came on here? We done been dogged out, like telling people to come down there. Y'all didn't know we done been called everything but the truth. Well, I know, you know, everything just to come out there, like asking the people to come out there to show up. That's why you got some fools think they can run. You got some people coming out the woodwork saying they can run. You seeing so much pettiness. Now we can, you know, I wanted to play that. I wanted to get that out there because I got tired of just study hearing about DEI. I got tired of it. I wish they would come out there because I don't know how many residents that lost family members. I'm telling you, I lost 2 to cancer and probably many more. I'm telling you right now. I went and got a doctor, so they can't say you know, this was mixology. You know what I'm saying? No, I went and got. I'm just showing you how the Democratic Party is. So I'll be wondering if some of our politicians on the take up here. Now, y'all know I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't watch the show. Let me be honest. But I heard the brother Del Rico was on a podcast. All I want to know, how did the brother get treated when he was on the podcast? Yeah, all facts, Chris Caleb. But I'm just saying. But I heard brother Del Rico was on the sister podcast this Saturday. How did everything go out? I want to know. I want to be able to know. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get some true honesty. How was the brother treated on the show? Oh, thanks, Snowman. Thanks. I just want to know, since we all, because I heard. So, no, how was he tap dancing? I want to know how was the brother tap dancing? Because every time I seen him, anytime I seen somebody, ask him something, he answered every question. I want to know how was he tap dancing? Each council needs to hold residents accountable. Also, the council needs to have meeting with their ward and tell them that it's in their hands. Don't come down here with this nonsense. Ask tough questions. Merc 7, good morning. Yo, thanks. Everyone was watching Flint. Okay, I have a friend right now who has been diagnosed colon cancer and ain't know. I'm telling you, he said he was tap dancing and didn't need to. Mark Hutchinson, was it fair? Because I did hear that DEI got brought up, and I also heard that if it was true or not that an article from M Live and Ron Fonger got brought up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. He didn't answer the question straight up. My humble opinion. Okay, because I'm just being honest with y'all. Because sometimes them can be them got you moments. Now, if y'all go back to last November. It was a show I did on Saturdays. That's why I'm asking. And I remember when we was doing, it was after the election when we was calling out the names, his name got left out. That's what I'm trying to see. Sometime, that's what I'm saying. Then, and I don't like how, because, to me, I hear a lot of time, we hear the women, we hear the black women. Oh, the black women is the most disrespected. I'm starting to see the brothers is getting disrespected by these black women. Now, if it was just having, let me see, I might have missed something. Because all the time seemed like how it was a gotcha if he asked you to join in the call. How was it? I'm asking, was it a gotcha? I'm just asking, was it a gotcha? I'm asking. I didn't watch it. I'm telling you. That's why I'm asking. I just heard, I got a couple calls about it. Okay, it was cringy. Okay, this is what Mark Hutchinson said. He said Del Rico was saying I wasn't at the meeting. I don't know. It was clear that the Republican was in BS. Del Rico wouldn't address it directly. It was cringy. Okay, that's what you took from it. I'm being honest. I didn't watch it. It was not a gotcha. He asked into the conversation. Okay. It was not a gotcha. He asked into the conversation. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, I'll be at council to recruit. I think he jumped on because his name was brought up. Everything else ended on good. No, cool. Like I said, the brother ain't never. I think his name. I think he jumped on because his name was brought up. Got it. Okay, well then that person will ask to come on if their name brought up. Now we can't leave all that out. Now if his name was brought up, you gotta because people gonna want to defend themselves. I don't care what nobody say. I just know. Like on on certain things, I be knowing it. To me, was it a got you moment because I seen certain things how people play out here. Now I'm not on no side, so I'm gonna speak my truth. Like I said, I remember back in November after the election, I remember we was reading off who was winning and who was losing. His name got overlooked. Good morning, Miss Beverly Biggs. I'm just saying, I just find it mighty strange. But that's neither here nor there. That's why I was just asking, like, nah, the brother, he too humble of a brother that'll come on there and be disrespectful. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't watch it. I just had got a couple calls about it, so I was just trying to figure it out. But now I know why he jumped on it. His name was brought up, so he was probably asked to come on. I was just asking because I heard. Oh, okay, Chris Caylor. Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking because I remember we brought him on the bump. Or was it winter? It was one of the two we brought him on. You know what I'm saying? But I just know the politics around here in Flint is, people be calling themselves trying to play a little game with you. I mean, it is what it. Flint City Arts filled with unqualified, undereducated individuals. Jordan's book talked about getting all the serious people out of the room. That's what I'm saying, Michelle. But see, if we had that conversation, people really get mad because you might go to stepping on toes to people that they like. That's why I was just saying, was his name brought up in a good manner? Or was it brought up? Because, I'm just saying, all I can do is give you the facts. I don't get caught up in, I'm not doing that. I want to be cool. I'm going to be cool with both sides. We'll be able to sit down. You can get both perspectives. In Flint, if people don't really like you, and listen, okay, you heard Del Rico. I heard Del Rico voted for eliminating DEI. We just went through that, but if that's the hill that some of these Democrats want to go up there and this the hill they want to fight on, let them have it. I don't even care no more. Because you can find out DEI did not help our community. But yet our community fighting for everything right now but for us. Facts. Facts, Michelle. Fact. Basically, everyone down at City Hall is stealing every time they take a paycheck for sure. I pray Miss Biggs get on there and everything. But Mark, we can go back in school we can go back scrutinize everybody on their votes. That's the stuff I don't be liking. Don't come like you grilling me on some votes when we can go right up here and can go point at everybody on council who done played games as far as voting to people who don't know what's going on. You on the outside. You don't know what what people's reason is. But at the end, Jasmine, but I'm saying, is that someone included about DEI? But I'm just saying the DEI one is just it's driving me crazy with that. It's driving me crazy with that DEI. Then you had these same people who hollering about DEI that's black or come out here with a kente cloth on the next week. We in Black History Month attacking each other. So that's why I be saying when they be acting like oh, this Black History Month. Okay, Ms. Eunice, thank you. You always be unbiased. It wasn't supposed to be a gotcha, but kind of was made to be one. I feel he was being open and honest with his opinion on the topic. Can't nobody handle that. Don't nobody. They won't. Okay, I get it. I'm glad I'm glad you be fair. I'm glad. The fun fact that DEI policies are in place says a lot in itself. That's what I'm saying, Darnell. But our people will use this to try to go tear down somebody else, man. That's why it's crazy. And we need to move on. We have large. That's what I'm saying. The Flint Water Crisis is more important. You know what I'm saying? To me, listen, whoever get in that seat, thank you, Lorraine Thompson. Thank you. I'm glad because I don't watch it. I'm not gonna be honest with y'all that I go sit back. I can't watch it. He did a great job taking into account the space for him to get his complete thoughts out seemed to be a bit limited. Yeah, I was getting feedback. Like I said, I was getting called, when it went down. I was just like, okay. Plus, I was sick too. Yeah, they willing and dealing. I'm just saying, I see a lot of the little BS, man, that be going down, man. People want to act like I see the real people that be playing the games, but I get it. People want to be accepted. I never want if I got to be accepted, it mean I got to go along with your BS. I got to like who you want me to like. I would never fit in with that crowd. Never fit in with it. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, Veterans Benefit, etc. So many other things need to be that's what I'm saying. But I get it. Sometimes it wasn't a bad, it was just actually good. I believe it was good because when you got good intentions, the other party might have bad intentions, but when you got good intentions, it's always gonna go right for you. Sometimes people are trying to when they trying to do something, it might really turn out better for you. That's why I don't pay attention to a lot of the madness going on. But this is what I'm saying. But these are the people that supposed to be trying to lead the community moving this forward. That's how it make me look at certain situations. But then you would hear people like, like, my thing is this. I know I know some of it. I know some of it. Like, Democrats fighting harder for illegals in the rainbow crowds. Cameron, listen, dude, you're going to get in trouble for this comment right here. You're going to get in trouble. That's what I'm telling you. I was trying to watch it. I felt embarrassed trying to put it on here when the Democrats, when they was at their party, like what they was going to do. They was confused themselves. I'm just saying, I like certain people, I understand the free falls, like the behind the scene games where people really don't like people in the games, how they done talked about people. It's just funny to me. But I do think, like, from what y'all saying, the brother handled his business, so I get it. It turned out good. But yeah, like, when that's gonna come up, but like the DEI, like, I'm just saying, that's why I be so frustrated when I see us and supposedly we in Black History Month. We can't unite for each other. But like I said, you gotta watch people games. You gotta watch the games that's being played. I'm just saying, when I look at it, it's other battles that we can be fighting for, but we gonna fight that one. Like, I would have been coming out how you stand. That's why I want to see how these people gonna be come this election season. Is they gonna be talking about we need to get the money? I mean, as far as the water fix, this expressed over and over that this is a 10 toes down for DEI. Excuse me, I believe addressing unconscious bias, promoting culture, competence, and value and diverse perspectives. I'm just like, I'm just lost. Hey, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not mad. That's why I just be looking at certain stuff. Like I tell you, our politicians here are crazy. And now we finally got a special meeting called by Councilwoman Tanya Burns and JWC, Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter, for Hasselbrink. Only that they got to go to court on the 20th, if I'm not mistaken, right? Why this wasn't on the agenda? Why you didn't do this back in December? Why you didn't do this back in November? But you not. But do you know what? And Winter's been telling y'all, asking y'all that. When Winter's been asking y'all that. Now we get to the ninth inning. If anybody know baseball, if you don't, I'll go to football and basketball. The same as 4 quarters. You get to the 4th quarter, and now this. I mean, I'm happy y'all did it, but now we got to see if the people gonna show up. To me, it's just like, why wasn't this done before? Why wasn't this done before? This is because I think they go to court on the 20th, ain't they? Man, I'm telling you, some of this Flint problems have been turned around within 18 months. The residents are suffering when Neely has had 5 years to do right for the people. Who's going to be the next mayor? This what this really is about. You know Michelle is finna be a new mayor coming in. Let's talk real business. We know it's finna be a new mayor finna be coming in. That's why you seeing a lot of games being played. A lot of people acting like they don't see what's going on. I see a lot of it. I ain't gonna speak on it, but I see a lot of it. I'll wait till after the fallout. Miss D, it should have never went this far with Hasselbrink. But now you gotta understand why it went this far. Look who your negotiators are. When you see people worrying about the wrong stuff, I might have had the brother on here. Yeah, I would have probably had the brother on there like, listen, man, how can we get help from y'all over there to help over here? You know what I'm saying? We know how to destroy each other down. What about the building process? Is it ever a time when the beef is over that is a healing process? Because it seemed like, to me, we ain't never got back over got to the healing process. We just gonna keep beefing. Or if I don't like this person, we gonna do this. Come on, man. It's been so much disrespect amongst our own. It's crazy. Yeah, they had a meeting before about Hasselbrink. Have they? Because I remember Winters was telling them to call when it was said we couldn't because people weren't going to show up. But is they going to show up today because you called one? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but you probably don't have many people playing like this. You probably don't see a lot of your elected officials, a whole bunch of other people playing in the games like this up in Dalton. We don't know if they probably know how to stay on the same page, man. You be having so much beef going down behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying? People can always tell you this person to sell out or that person this and that. When you all got to deal with the same person, whoever become mayor. If you read Jordan Sheridan's book, but I guess that nobody really pay attention to it. Ain't nobody really paid attention to it. That's why you seeing with congratulations to William Harris, the president of the ENA board, Trishelle Young as vice president, and Linda Boone as the treasurer. Secretary. My bad. That's what I'm saying. Like when you seeing all this stuff that's going down, it's unbelievable. Yeah, prayers to your husband, Deborah Luna. Always that counts. So that's what I'm saying. The people in Dalton seem to have stuck together more than I see the people in Flint. Cassie Clay, you know it. They have been calling special meetings for over 60, and now Hasselbrink was not a priority. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They have been calling special meetings for over 60 days now, and Hasselbrink was not a priority. See what I'm saying, man? Now y'all gonna come in the ninth inning, fourth quarter. This the shot to win it all. Are you serious? I don't know. I thought they said they can't call special meetings. How did they manage to call this one? KP, I don't know. Like I said, all I know from this council, I don't know nothing. I thought I knew something. I don't know nothing. But we know they can call a special meeting. I remember Winter's been hollering that. But you get caught messy over here. Time out for giving residents excuses. Show up and express your concerns. Neighbors should encourage and one another to show up together. They should. But listen, when you dealing with these, listen, it's hard to take people serious when you done seen people play games. I'm being honest with you. It's too hard. It's too hard. These people play games, and when you seeing some of your elected officials be in the mud, your activists be in the mud, I ain't gonna say like, look, I'm not above none of it. Let me be honest with you. I believe sometimes these people will have you get in the mud, and you'll be calling people out who fake and who real. But when you have seen the games that have been played and continue to be played, I can't take none of these people seriously. I can't wait till some of them just be full-time podcasters. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know Mark Hutchinson, who the first ward rolling with. He the reason this thing. Thank goodness he finally voted for Miss Beverly Biggs. He gave, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and gotta give a shout out to Dennis Pfeiffer again. He was playing a hell of a chess move. Slipped up, and Leon went and voted for Miss Beverly Biggs. But he ain't been voting for nobody since. I thought they couldn't call it, but someone in leadership has to chair the meeting. I could be wrong. Classy K, they called it. That's all I know. They called it. But I wondering why none of these people, these council people, won't y'all go take that fight down there to Lansing? Go down there, use what you have. Go down there and show you can get the people together. Don't get the people together. We easily can attack each other. But won't y'all get people go down there to Lansing and show up to Gretchen Whitmer's office where she work at? You'll see council people show up to other people, citizens' jobs up here. Nah, that's today. Lorna, that's today if you're talking about I'm calling the meeting. I want to see who gonna show up. Yeah, to me, I think if you can get some people, that's where I will agree with this, where Jed did come in, he did get people activated, he got people, the enthusiasm was back in them again, that you're going to need some people, because the people they got here can't get the people motivated. I'm just going to be honest with you. We going to see. We gonna see. Anyone can call a special meeting. I learned that from Mays. But listen, we gotta see now. Oh, the court decision. Oh, okay. Well, we gonna find out for which one, Hasselbrink or Miss Beverly Biggs. It says special meeting is the only way like Dale and Mushak can chair their meetings, so that's why they have been calling special meetings for months. Listen, you right on that, but I just look at it like, man, it's some of the craziness. I don't know why the old resolutions for home improvement in the House of Esther can't be brought back up, and why haven't the five been called in for update? Because they need that fifth vote. Jed could have made some good things happen for Flint, but people in Flint don't like outsiders. LOL. Class EK. No, it's just a several. You know who it is. Let's be honest. You know who it is. People don't like outsiders, man. Yeah, they do. It's just certain individuals who don't like them. Don't get it twisted. Y'all can keep thinking like everybody mad at John. That ain't over here that's mad at John. Don't believe that. A lot of people's feelings will get hurt if they really knew who was talking to John himself. Y'all feelings would be crushed. Don't get it twisted. Y'all be falling for the smoke and mirrors. Don't get it twisted. You be seeing little BS be going on. Don't believe that. There's certain people who love beautiful chaos that have you thinking one way and be a whole nother thing. Believe that. They had y'all mad at John, but they not mad at John. Or an individual not mad at John. Let me rephrase it. Noble Matt, good morning. Hey, Noble Matt, because you ain't got no unity here. That's why morning, people, good morning, people from Cincy. Flint folks playing, yeah, as usual. As usual. Listen, man, what you'll do, you'll see us get together and beef with each other. I'm telling you what I know. Everybody want to be, yeah, but yeah. Listen, Riri, he might have jammed, he might have messed a lot of this stuff up for the mayor right now. Oh, it's not working together. You see it's not working together. That's a fact. Man, you will see these people play games. If you're not going along with they get along, they'll try to come out and do a character assassination. I don't trip off of it. Man, but it's only thing I can tell you, Snow, if he took money from Recall, he was on the payroll. That's all I can tell you. If he took money for going to get signatures, he was on the payroll. That's why I keep telling y'all better quit, man. Listen, y'all better quit believing these people here, man. This thing here, listen, it's some beautiful people, but it's a whole bunch of opportunities. And don't get it twisted. I get it. Sometimes it be people sometimes fandom become unbelievable. Yeah, Valerie, I've been telling. I watched Winters get on here and beg people to come. Yeah, Lorna, they know what they doing. We 11 years into this thing right here. Only thing I can tell you, so many people that fell out with each other. You see the crowds get smaller, no trust, and I tell you the water's still bad. That's all I can tell you. Man, yeah, man, listen, they found out these people could be bought off in Flint is unbelievable. They said, listen, we can pay them up there. They have no problem taking money, allegedly. Yeah, they ain't had no problem. Oh, they'll fall out with each other, too. Like that Willie Lynch letter is alive and well here. Every time somebody try to tell you it's not real, you know you don't pay no attention to him. You can tell he's the epitome of that Willie Lynch letter. Karma, facts. The voices, yeah, it was so easy that these people took so much. Listen, these people was about opportunities that came out of it. All you gotta do is look at the people who benefited from it. And you see the ones who hollering now ain't getting the benefit from. Believe me, that $94.7 million really showed how these people out here, it's all about the money. The voice of the people ignored. Yeah, and still being ignored right now by our own. We see so much going on, it'd be unbelievable. Yeah, that's just like now. You had a lot of people, they mad Trump came in and did this. Listen, when we was hollering about cases, they throwing cases on people, didn't nobody want to hear it. Now, Trump saying that these agencies is rough, oh, y'all mad now. Oh, yes. That's why I couldn't believe that I heard that they took some from M Live. How you gonna use the paper to dog us out, to underreport on us? Oh, underreport on us. Don't tell the truth, but you gonna use this to try to go at a brother. That's what I'm saying, man. Our people are some of the most wickedest people in the game. Well, we're going to find out, Book of Revelation. Right. And then ain't nobody putting no money. Man, some of this stuff is just, like I say, some of this stuff is crazy. Why you think all even when I was watching Hakeem Jeffries and stuff, when you look in a Democratic, them people are in bed with the big boys who got the money, the special interest groups. You think Hakeem Jeffries them caring about these people are? Why you think you see politicians always happen to be around millionaires and billionaires? Why? I mean, I'm just looking at it. Why? I'm trying to figure out. But Riri, that let you know a lot of people don't believe in God. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Don't nobody, you see these pastors come up here, they be rolling with these politicians, knowing these politicians is dogging the people out. Raphael Bird, what it do? Jackson, Mississippi in the building. That's what I'm saying. But like I say, in Flint, you got more people. They more blood to bicker with each other. Let me try to tear you down or put this out. Then you see how they try to prop certain people up. Honest, Sean Sims, what it do? Fact, Sean, but they don't understand that. They don't see none of that. That's why you see a lot of these politicians be rolling around, be sucking up to these billionaires and millionaires. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy. It ain't by choice why it's easy for you see what's going on. It's doing business. That's why you can get, like, when Ashley Capital came up here. I didn't see nothing wrong with what they was doing. I looked at Ashley Capital as doing business. You can see a lawnmower being paid for. You can see candy being did. You 501c3s coming up and through here. But then you see the ones who you think supposed to be fighting, but you want to start a fight over here. You're going to use this out of M Live. Like I say, man, if I really wish I could go in the detail and just give out more of what's really going on when y'all be seeing it. That's what I'm saying. When you see people, all they do is call themselves, it's just to me the Democratic. And I've been voting Democratic since I could vote. It's just sad. We attack our own. Oh, yeah, no, they pulpit pimps. Yeah, Donnell Doom is doing something strange for a little piece of change. This is where we at right now. But I'm telling you, going to see them fighting for DEI. You finna see them fighting for everything. But what's really going on? We still asking for better housing, better paying jobs, better education. But that ain't on the top right now. That's not on the top, let alone the water. Yeah, we can come on here and say, oh, you're not going to get paid. I'm pretty sure that people realize that by now. 11 years into it, and you seen the lawyers got their money before the residents got that money. That tell you all you need to know about who gonna get paid and who not. See what I'm saying, Michelle Merritt? Understandable. They said Davina is the only city clerk in Michigan. That is an appointment. All the others are elected. Welcome to Flint. That's why they can have. That's why you see Davina ass be shook. She don't want to get 5-6 votes they can get. Look how they did Inez Brown for all the work she done did probably for both sides. Look how she got pushed out. man, you can see something like I told you. I told you one pastor from Flint swore up and down God was with Kansas City Chiefs. If all the things God told him about police, did none of it about police brutality, your people being poisoned, he gonna tell him Kansas City Chiefs gonna win. This is where we at, and this is where we at in religion right now. Man, God ain't talking to none of them. Facts, Keisha Denise Davina is complicit in it. But all of them have been complicit. Because I'm pretty sure if the other side get their 5 votes, get the 6 votes, you're going to be some going to be having Davina going to switch over. What are your thoughts on Flint Central? That they should have been, they was going to do that, B. Marie. My thing is what kids going to benefit that? Is they billing it for the new residents that's coming into Flint? You know, I mean, the school board, if you go read what they put out there, I mean, if you go look at the school system here, man, I don't see how anybody on the school board or superintendent, Shane Gaming, good morning. That's what I'm telling you, Will. Yeah, they not caring. They are laughing to the top. Laughing to the top. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, it's just, to me, it's like we get caught up. I don't say, yeah, I done been in it. We get caught up, man, even when you seeing somebody help. Once again, John G. coming in help. He became enemy number 1 when Mays checked out of here. When he got called back to the ancestors. Checked out. I saw so many people that's against him now was loving him. That's why I'm saying, man, when you look, people, I think, to me, if Flint get fixed, it's certain individuals want to be the ones to say they helped Flint they did it. Like I keep telling you, it's that bliss. They got that bliss mentality. I did it. I did it. And it's crazy. I mean, what I had seen what they was supposed to do, I thought they was gonna knock it down and rebuild it. It was supposed to be a high school and a middle school over there for the culture. Am I wrong what they said they was gonna do that? I don't get it why the even parents allowed them to sit up there and let their kids go to schools that wasn't sufficient. Unbelievable. Just because just because you don't have to be the richest community to have a good school. Well, the way they billing it, you have to, but it's like too much money that came through here for them to understand what's going on. Kids need a new school. Like that Southwestern debacle, no heat, like whatever that was going on over there. It should have already been a new school built in the city of Flint. But it goes back to who running it. You know what, Nicholas J. got us, but you know what? But you got to blame our Democratic Party here, even when they was doing the redistricting. How many people really was paying attention what was going on? You have, to me, it seemed like the Democrats are some of the weakest in the bunch. Weak. Like, I get it, though. When you getting people, you can be bought and paid off, so you'll go with a lot of things. Oh, no, for sure, Riri, I believe in the living God. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, Maria Carter. It's just crazy how they doing us. Some municipalities elected the clerk, but some, not just Flint appoint the clerk. 2 clerks are usually elected. But the way this stuff going on, Barb and Flint, I'm confused. Like they do what they want to do here. Unbelievable. Chris Kayla, right. Flint schools are 40 years behind in the infrastructure of new schools. But only in Flint you can be rewarded for failure. Facts, Casey. Let me see what Casey said. I think they have waited too long to build a new school. What would be the incentives for parents to bring kids back to the FCS? Don't make no sense being behind closed doors on the water is just covering up facts. But they love to go behind closed doors. Write the rules, our suggestions. Unbelievable. Flint residents need clean water more. Man, Flint needs so much. It's just terrible. Let me see what Michelle said. 60 years ago, Flint schools were the model for the country. Racism and white flight started in the 70s, has kept Flint schools under attack. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, more interesting in anything other than reading, math, science, or life skills. This like it's terrible what Flint was at one time to what it is now. Powers offered to buy Central High School. Yeah, you see what Powers at, don't you? They weren't finna keep Powers over in the hood. We support what we want to as a people. This should be a come to Jesus moment for residents. What's common to some don't make sense to others. Make it plain. Listen, we gonna fight like I'm telling you, Riri. We fighting for every other thing, but we really need to be here. Oh, you see what Raphael Burr said? What's really going on when they close down 5-star schools that students are keeping up their grades? Well, that's what's happening down here. So I'm guessing that's in Jackson, Mississippi. Unbelievable. Although I don't support how things are going on in the government, Republicans are exposing what can be done and how the Democratic pussyfoot every time they are elected. Number two, DEI talk is a distraction. Facts. That's why I was just so frustrated. Mark, yeah, but you got to have some thinkers in there that's really planning for that. The Flint school kids should be pushed toward the trades. Flint is going to be building for the next generation. Plumbers, electricians, carpenters cannot be done by AI. Facts. Lauren, it would be nice if they can put all the energy into just doing right. No, because to me, it's like when you see. No, council then got to who gonna show off. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about you. I'm gonna go back. It's not getting. If you seeing the work that's getting done, the mayor's still getting what he want. You still seeing these people get put on these boards. Listen. This great debacle and it's really not a debacle. It's really been showing you what's been going on, how they would play games. Long as you part of that friend, you can be with the mayor. But long as they cool with you, you can get voted on. They pick and choosing who they don't want to put on certain things. They picking and choosing. You don't got to have your resume in. Now you got to have your resume in. That's why Liddell set them up every time when she be saying, well, nah, it wasn't a big thing because they be, let's push this person through. It's all about who they friends. It don't make it no better. It's who they friends. My thing is if your friend going to get the job done, put them in. I don't even care no more. Just who going to get the job done. But it seemed like we you know what I'm saying? What we getting is not what we expecting. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like they picking and choosing who. To me, if you a Democrat, or a Republican, and you seeing how your party going and you still rolling along with that, you're a part of the problem. You a part of the problem. That's just like they was the Republican Party. They handled the real Santos. Y'all come down here, but here it's different. Maybe they just gonna let Mayor Neely, because they got everything they wanted anyway. He just couldn't keep his mouth quiet on what he was running with. That's what I'm telling you. Like, oh, man, listen. I'm with. Let me see what Michelle Mary just said. Michelle said, Power students learn ASL with Michigan School for the Deaf and learn computer programming and math at Kettering. It's sad when you contrast Southwestern on the other side of the highway. No, it ain't. They just showing you one is black and one is not. That's what that's showing. That's what that's showing you. Republicans ran the White House and Congress for the last 24 years out of 36, and now you see what we getting. It's just sad what's going on. I hate it for us. You know what I'm saying? I hate some of the stuff that I see that's going on, but here we are. But we got you know what I'm saying? We got some of ours, right. Powers is a private school, and you're going to pay to go there. But it's still like, I mean, it was a time when Northern, Northwestern, Central was the standard. Man, listen, this whole thing, that's why I don't understand how the superintendent getting paid. I don't know how we have a school board with the people on there, but hey, listen, this what it is. It's crazy. I'm telling you, we done seen people hearing about people passing 12th grade, you passing and reading at a 5th and 6th grade level. Sad. Sad. But yet you getting the superintendent, getting paid, you get a school board, they taking trips. Taking trips for what? Them are paid vacation for what? What can you say, Flint, look, y'all doing good for the Flint school system? What? And then you reward these people, put them on a board. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Flint need a whole new haul, man. Overhaul. Like, I would love to get up on here and sit back, but I ain't, I listen, y'all done already dogged me out enough. I done watched enough of y'all done dogged me out enough. Dogged 810 out enough. Still waiting on 810 to fold up. I just wish y'all pay me, though. Shoot. I also heard you almost said $810 News Media Group. Maybe that was God telling you, take care of that, man. If they do Shawty, they just oughta. Man, listen, we need better people, man, that really won't. Like, when you hear all this stuff, I really care about Flint. It's impossible. I'm looking at the condition Flint in, and can't tell me you want better Flint better. You mean you want better for yourself to come up. And y'all quit thinking when y'all be hearing you come to Flint, you can be a millionaire. Don't think them other people that ain't trying to get that money too. Don't get it twisted. Cause they wouldn't be pocket watching like they was watching. Don't get it twisted. They trying to figure how to get their money too. It's just they ain't in. They need their people in for they can get. I understand what's going on, but it's just sad, and why we wondering why water not fixed, infrastructure is just terrible because we got people who ain't don't know what they doing. You know what, Casey? You better hope. And I do agree with Angela. Do supposed to start at home, but the way they got these parents is whipped up, messed up, is terrible. I know Beecher Heights preparing to move back around the corner. Their main high school building early next year. Their high school campus currently being renovated. I can't believe they getting theirs done before Flint get a new school built. But no, I can't. I'm looking at a grocery store that'll never probably pop up. And they playing with the people over there. Just playing with the residents over there. But if it do pop up, that's when. Oh, facts. You know what I'm saying. I heard the councilwoman almost said that, so I will put it on here in case she is watching. If you feel like squaring away some business, that's the Cash App. I mean, but we need people like that. You know what I'm saying? We need people like that, man. You need people. You see Brother Elliott be on here. Brother Elliott sat up there and said, look, I will do it, but you going to give up something? An educator. I'm pretty sure he know more educators that will come in and help. I've been saying turn it into a strip club, Angela. If they turn it in, it'll probably be making money as we speak. Well, it's making money. But I can't believe only in Flint where you can have people come up here. Facts, is this what we doing? But we so confused, we don't know what's going on. It's so crazy right now where we at. I mean, I just hope this stuff pay all right with council people. Yes, it's a meeting tonight where Councilwoman Tanya Burns and Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter called a meeting, a special meeting for Hasselbrink. I think that's the only thing on the agenda is Hasselbrink. My only thing is, like, it should have been did, like, I think the blitz should have been put down a long time ago. But here we are. I mean, facts, but I'm going to be there. You know I'm going to be there because this thing is crazy. I'm basically telling you what I do believe. I believe we hoping that the courts understand that Leon voted for Miss Beverly Biggs. He did not change his vote. He did not change his vote, and Candace them, and with the help of allegedly the lawyer and Davina, they went in. Well, they did go in the back and deliberated for 5 minutes, gave him enough time to change his vote. But I feel like Candace Mushat, councilwoman of the 7th Ward, she interrupted Davina to make the count to what it was. And that gave Leon enough time for them can switch it out. I hope the judge actually see that and award Miss Beverly Biggs her seat. That's in my humble opinion. Why? I hope they show up, but I don't know. Now, if Candace didn't stop Davina from giving a vote count, this is where a lot of this mess is at. But that should show you. But this is what I do want to say. I see how so many people want this mayor to be audited, but then they get mad. You see how crazy this is? They don't want the government to be audited to see what all the money going to. You see how crazy we are? Wherever this misspending, that money going different, we should want to know where it's at. Not just on this level, but you should want to know at the top too. If it's money going towards something that don't need to be paid for, that should be talked about. But I love how we want to see all, because it's people who we don't like. Long as we don't like them, we want to see their stuff. No, I want to see the people at the top too. I want to see this stuff going on at the top too. If that mean all of them got to get took down, hey, look, in life, the stuff going to happen. But if they've been cheating, like I say, we so quick to jump on this level, but let's see the people at top two be held accountable. And we just got to accept it. Oh, but but this been all in play, though. This been all in play. It's been in play. But that's why you have to go fight like never before. You got to fight. You can't be sitting up here getting caught up in, what we doing over here. Fact. That's why you need that. That's why I was so with the sister. That's why I was so, if it's true, like, why would you try to go use M Live to try to, if we going to bring this up, you did this. Like, we not doing that. It's too many fights to be here. Like I said, that's why we should have you the media. Why would I go quote when I'm talking about them M Live how they don't ever get the story right? Crazy. But then I'm gonna go. But that's how people are. We'll use who we want to try to justify what we talking about. I don't know who they listening to, Lorna, because they ain't listening over here. If they was listening over here, you would have been heard Winter's been begging y'all to come down there to city council. Been begging y'all, telling y'all what's going on. She was telling y'all who y'all council people was finna be before they was elected. But you didn't take heed to it. You see the Hasselbrick thing, didn't take heed to it. Like I say, but everybody wanted to hear the negative stuff. Like, I know they wanted to hear, she quit, 8-10. I know they was waiting on that to come on in. That's why I waited and just, me. I try to take advantage of everything, every opportunity that people have on their mind. That's why I never said nothing. Even though she had texted me and told me what had happened. But I said, she'll go out here and say when she ready. Yeah, man, amazing. You know what? You could just look at some of these things that's going on. And it'll make you wonder. Like I tell you, more people, they more worried about if I can knock them out the box than doing their job. That's why I will be happy when a lot of them, because I want to see who running for mayor in 2026. I want to see. Because I know it ain't going to be, we done already had enough people. I don't want nobody running for mayor in Flint that's been in the mess. I want somebody who ain't played, ain't been in all this BS. And not saying I want somebody that's real. You know what I'm saying? I want to see. Yeah, man, these ain't nothing but crabs in a barrel. These ain't nothing. This is nothing but Coon City and politicians. These when I tell you, yeah, you need some people who not gonna play both, who done played all the games. I want somebody that's, I want to see. Like I said, I got a bunch of family living in Flint. If you've been out here playing the game, that it really showed me you haven't matured. Then I don't want you know what I'm saying, if you can't think for yourself, somebody pulling your strings. These is a lot of puppets here. Puppets. I'm trying to tell you, all you got to go is look. I done seen people saying Sambo Central. I done seen one time, and y'all know it. Y'all can go back, pull it up when it was on this right here. This just show you what people mind that. Oh, the new black women love billionaires. Hey, Nicholas J, it wouldn't hurt me. Black women, that's the new thing. You see where the mind stayed at. You see where the mind stayed at. Black women want millionaires. Y'all know I damn near lost it. Black women want billionaires. This is this was going back to, and we sitting up here saying how women are undervalued, but that valued you more. Black women want millionaires. Man, like I'm telling you, man, that's what I'm saying. These people would be throwing on kente cloths and to sit up here and just have you lost. That's why I believe we got a boule crowd here. A boule crowd right here in Flint. Unbelievable. Like I say, some of the propaganda that's just been pushed out here, and some of it's been on this show, on the platform, but y'all know I was really against all that nonsense. But I'm just saying, these are the people who supposed to be leading us to the future. Like these is the ones, these are the people. No, and I like Jasmine Crockett. I ain't gonna lie, that sister is very intelligent. I just wouldn't want her to be used by the Democratic Party with her fight, because you know how they'll play games. The Democratic Party will turn on you. That's what thank you. That's all I was trying to say, Keisha Denise. Black women are being manipulated. Hopefully we will see it before it's too late. That's where I'm at. Like, I'm seeing the stuff that's going on. Like when you seeing how this game is being played, okay, I'm watching it. I'm just watching. I'm watching how this stuff is being played. But if you go come out and start saying this, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or people are start. I'm just looking at it. We attack our own. Facts, that statement. That's what I'm telling you. I get it. But it's just, man, like but no, anybody could be, like anybody in this politics can be called a puppet. Because they answering to somebody. That's what I'm saying. We sitting up here, we be because we see Miss Beverly Biggs. That's what I'm saying. When we see, listen, that's why when you see help, people don't know what help is because they so used to playing. Like, don't nobody really want this thing to get right. If they really got this stuff right, a lot of them people wouldn't be in them seats, but Miss Biggs would be when you fighting for the people. That's why Eric was loved by his ward. That's why they scared to put somebody that would be really loved by their ward again. They want a little hand few, meaning that we can get your ass up out of there when we don't need you no more. They don't want nobody. That's why I keep preaching to the brother Leon. You got a chance to go make it right. If I was you, Leon, I would show up to this meeting tonight. What? But you know what? Oh, Mimi. See, that's why I love when you come on here too. I wonder who gave the order to go after Mr. Lloyd. You know, I listen. Oh, you got to go back and watch 810 a couple years ago. We were the first ones that said something. Like, I ain't going to get off into it. You know, I was going to try to wait till the sister came back before we can really dive off into that. I seen a lot of them. Demetria Brown, thanks for tapping in. We know who told them to go after that. Like I said, if you go back to last year, November after the election, Saturday show, when we was reading off, when it got to Del Rico name, it didn't get mentioned. It got skipped over. That's why I just seen, you know, like I say, I don't play both sides. I just look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's something going on. Why, you know, it is what it is. Like when y'all sit back and really get to looking at how this thing is being played, y'all have a better understanding. Not, but you know what story of my life, story times of my life? No, we got to, you know, us blacks got to eat each other up first. That's why I'm telling y'all will see. Y'all gonna see that get spent. Gonna get spent. It was 97.4 million, Michelle Merritt, that's gone. Nah, it's a bunch. Listen, man. Mark Hutchinson. Everybody then voted. Then did that. Everybody then did something about what they voting for. But nah, I do believe on some of that. No, it was some guy. Cause like I say, go back to last November and you can see when it was reading out. That's why I say I just find it funny that got brought up. Sometimes your struggle story is not enough. I need proof of like paper trail. I mean, what on a struggle story on what? That's what I on a struggle story on what? What time is the meeting today? At 5:00. Nicholas J. Gaddis, 5. I mean, I get it. A lot of us gonna say like we don't, you know, behind the scenes. I'm telling you, I didn't seen it. I don't know if the brother running for mayor or not, but like I said, you can call a lot of votes. Like everybody not gonna. Said Pop used their childhood stories. I mean, every politician and use something. I done seen. I mean, all of them do it. Honest. Show me a politician who ain't lie. Mark, I don't know who. Be honest on there. You know, damn near 90% of them politicians is dealing with some of the same people. Some of the same people. Yeah, I mean, you can go on there and point at so many people up on there where they didn't voted something we didn't like. Reginald Davis, good morning. I'm just saying, man, we can go pick. Tell me, I just want to know who real on council. Tell me who will put the real fight in. Show me who did the real fight. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say nothing because I like JWC. You know what I'm saying? Like much as I don't agree with, and I don't hang with none of them. But who do you feel that's really fighting for the Regents is up there, Mark? I'm asking. I need to. I'm just trying to see. Like, I mean, it's just like, to me, if I didn't know, like, I'm not trying to be biased because I do got some I don't like. I'm gonna tell you, some of them I don't like, but I don't want to be because I dislike them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I see the BS that be played. You know what I'm saying? That's why it couldn't be me picking, because I'll probably be wrong. I like the way Dennis Pfeiffer been playing it. I like how JJ Bullock. But I'm not going to agree with every vote they done. Says second war councilwoman is real and fighting. She just fighting against you. That's a real one. Hey, Mark, if that's how you feel, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Who is effective? The question is, who is effective? Facts. Okay, who is effective? Who is effective, Mark Hutchinson? See, Keith, I think Keisha Denise, I think Dennis is fighting for his resident. JJ is very objective, and I think JWC stands on her decision. I can respect that. UCB Marie says, as a 6'4" resident, I feel Tanya's doing respect for job for her constituent. If that's what they doing, then you know what I'm saying. I can't say as far as what they doing for their wards, but with the little help that's been getting did, because let's be honest, a lot of the stuff is being stopped. You know what I'm saying? They help in certain parts of what is money being, whatever is being helped. But as a collective, Flint is fucked up looking, in my humble opinion. Now, until you can get this water fixed, they all getting the F in my book. Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of them, I'm pretty sure we can go in the first war. As you can see, people got. Oh, Mark. Nah, that's what you know what I'm saying, Mark. None of them are effective because they won't stick together. Neely 4, I locked in. Neely is effective. Facts. And I agree with. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, you can go, man. You can go in anybody ward where you'll find people that really do agree with them, from the first to the second to the fourth to the fifth to the sixth to the seventh to the eighth and ninth. No, I get what you're saying. Like, I'm not knocking them on certain things that's been getting passed. You know, they've been pushing through. To me, it's just like the water is the big issue. It's not about individual wars, though. It's about the wars collectively. Thank you, Miss Eunice. That's what I'm saying. When you look at all of it, man, this thing ain't. Like I say, we can say like certain stuff they've been getting did, man, but it's a lot of stuff that's not did. You know, like I say, they tend to just stick to that little group that they with. But I do want to see what's going on. I am getting sick and tired of us study attacking each other. If we want and we disguise it as not being as attacked or who this person with, tell me which one of them are not up there that's not dealing with some of the players that's running Flint. Just tell me. Tell me from 1, 2, first and second ward, third, fourth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth, who not dealing with some of the major players in Flint. I just want to know, because I read Jordan Sheraton's book that everybody keep forgetting. Oh, she supposed to be back in Demetri Brown tomorrow. She had a detached retina on her eye. So, you know, she was off last week. She'll be here tomorrow. But let me see what story times in my life said. I think Flint need all new council members, but I do like Tanya Burns, Winfrey Carter, Jonathan Dennis, but it's so much that was done wrong, but if that makes sense. So many people had been done wrong, though, story times in my life. You can be, you know what I'm saying, if you go back and look, at some point in time, we all done played, then did something messed up. It was a time that Tanya was Team Neely, just as well as Winters was, just as well as I was. They would believe that. People can, it was a time. He got help, got in. You know what I'm saying? It was a time. People can correct their stuff. And you seen Winter's been the one fighting like 40 going. I ain't saying the other ones ain't neither, but sometimes a lot of personal things get caught up where I don't think it get lost in translation what they trying to do. Yeah, I mean, no, Chris Caleb, you do, but you can't be sitting up here talking black and then acting Oreo in the public's eye. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people, and these same people we talking about, these people be acting like they got their kente cloth on when they behind closed doors. Then when they get out in public, they change. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't mad at nobody. But if we can't be honest with each other, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm bothering you from telling the truth, it is what it is. That's why you see a lot of the beef that be going on. You seeing the different fights that you be seeing. Reason that people can't stick together because everybody got their own agenda, how they want you to fight. And what fight you supposed to go take up. Could you imagine? Man, I'd have been having a nervous breakdown if we'd have been on here doing some DEI. I'm telling you, I would have flipped if I would have had to record one of them like doing DEI. I would have been like, this really what we doing? I'm being honest with you. I would have been like, so this is how we going with this. Facts. Eddie Gray, good morning. You never late. Hit that like button, though, good brother, as you tapping in. I'm being honest with you. Like I told you, some of these same people I done seen where it was like, hey, you know what? We finna have a black this, and that. And I hate to keep putting AC Doomers out, but it was on this show. He's saying, how you gonna have a black organization, but it's finna be funded by the white man? I just was like, oh, okay. And you know what? And I've seen these people hanging together right now. I just be laughing because it was like I tell you, man, I see all these people play this, throw these kente cloths on when they be amongst each other. But then I'm telling you, when I see them out, because I don't get caught up in that. I understand you in America, you doing business. You're going to have to deal with the many different people that live in this country called United States of America. Now, how much you going to get from the other side is a different thing. Facts, you facts. Facts, Flint is ruled by an oligarchy. Only a small group exercise control for corrupt and selfish purposes. But if you say that shit, that's going over a lot of people's head, oligarchy. You know what I'm saying? That's going over a lot of people's head. B. Marie said, I ain't never been in Neely's support, and I have been in the 6 since he was a council member. Me neither. I came in supporting Weaver, then fell out. Stuff happens. DI is a Sambo-driven, and right. Flint is ruled by an oligarchy. But they don't understand that, Sherry. They don't get that. You didn't went over a lot of people here. They probably finna find out what's the definition of oligarchy. But now you understand why certain things is going the way it's going. You'll understand why certain stuff going the way it's going. Pro-blackness is being turned on like a switch these days. Raphael, facts. That's why I'm telling you, man, when I be hearing certain stuff, then I go by what you say. And I look at how you do things. You know what I'm saying? Certain people say this. Let me phrase it. I go by what you do and not by what you say. Because I look how people be doing certain things, man, and they just be get right over there and be all that, man. It's crazy. Neely comes across as snake oil salesman. I don't understand why people can't see through him. Unbelievable. But yeah, you can. You know what? I can, because there's so many snake oil salesmen in Flint, men and women, that they can sell you. They'll have you believing you really fighting for a hell of a cause, and you be sitting up there fighting for your downfall. I'm trying to tell you, the way I done seen these, don't do nothing wrong with them. Oh, do nothing. Don't let them. All I think they want to do is catch you up to see if I can destroy you. Because they don't know no better. To be honest with you. They didn't know no better. It was easily for them to be fooled. Like right now, it's easy. You had some of these same people, but you at one time they said AC wanted to switch the water because we don't know. When you don't be knowing, but then you don't know who was gonna get something for his going this way. Belief is for children, faith is for teenagers, fruition is for adults. Times that's why young folks are in need. When you know people's lives are at stake, it's adulting time. Facts. Yeah, but you know, when all you've been handed to you, if ain't nothing but crooks and robbers came to you, what you expect you gonna get? If ain't nothing but crooks and robbers been presented to you, hustlers, what you expect you gonna get? I'm out, family. That's the 2 hours. Peace.